Most people have a superficial understanding of income tax. Normally, income is considered to be the difference between sale price and cost. This is not the case, and taxation treatment is based on individual circumstances. Employment income is generally easier to understand as you get your payslip and at the end of the year P60. However, this may not be entirely correct, as there may be employment benefits to consider. HMRC provides guidance, but that guidance is not easy to understand. Income tax or tax of some sort is applicable to all types of income. If you take your financial position today and compare it to last year, add to that your living expenses, and that will usually represent monies that have been made available to you, and some of which will be income, capital gain, gift, etc. Income from hobbies may or may not be taxable, and no, selling your possessions in eBay does not create a tax liability. Proving that may well be difficult, and it's important to take advice. As I said earlier, employment income is generally easier to assess. However, be aware that the definitions of employment have changed considerably and are continuing to change, especially in the building trade. There are also benefits in kind to take into account and also government benefits, some of which are taxable, some not. Pension is taxable, and you need to be aware of that if you are a pensioner. Self-employment has always been difficult. Not only have the definitions of self-employment changed, but so has deductibility of expenses. The rule is that the expense has to be wholly and exclusively for the purpose of trade. There are concessions, however, and one needs to be aware of that. There was an audacious attempt made by a barrister. The case was in the late 70s. The claim was that the clothes used at bar should be deductible as expenses. HMRC obviously disagreed, and I'm afraid the judges agreed with the HMRC. Workwear is fairly well defined. Timing matters. The tax points for VAT and tax can be different. It's important to be aware that the accountancy standards, tax law, and company law do not always agree. It is important to plan ahead and be informed. Accountants spend years learning about the rules and nuances of their profession. These are complicated, and it is important to get things right and defendable. I'm afraid ChatGPT and other large language models cannot take responsibility, and they also lie. Accountants help you comply with the law and give you peace of mind. And finally, get in touch. If you need, call me or go on my website, vijayshah.co.uk, and arrange a meeting. I will always be happy to have a chat. First meetings are always free. I look forward to seeing you. Thank you.